Hi, and welcome to my presentation on embracing career change, a presentation about how challenging and stressful changing careers can be. And this presentation is for anyone looking for a career change or even thinking about it. I'm going to provide an overview of the reasons behind people changing careers, the difficulties they face while changing careers, different ways to embrace this change, and an alternative path that's a portfolio career. So, why do people change careers? Let's understand this by taking Sarah's career as an example. Sarah is a happy kid whose dream is to be a manager one day. To fulfill her dream, Sarah studies hard and her hard work results in her being at the top of the class. Keeping her dream as her goal, she joins ABC Company post her studies. Fast forward 5 years into her career, she has finally become a manager at ABC Company and is doing what she always dreamed of. She is giving presentations and her work is being appreciated by everyone. In another 5 years, she has now found her work to be more monotonous and not something she enjoys anymore. She is now questioning her choices in life and is thinking of a career change now. Why? What went wrong? What happened to the dream that she had of being a manager? This question why troubles a number of individuals today. So let's see what might be the reasons of changing a career. People are changing careers, moving from one industry into completely different one more frequently than ever before. And there are a number of reasons for changing careers. The top ones being more income, need to break the monotony, their passion lies elsewhere, higher level of career satisfaction, and their values might have changed. The idea that people can change drastically over the course of a lifetime isn't a radical one, and something you're happy doing at 22 might no longer float your boat at 40, like the case we saw in Sarah. For someone like Sarah, if they had to move into another career, it would be a daunting task, as they had given so much thought to their career planning. And that's just one case. Let's look at some of the reasons of why people find it really difficult to change careers. A number of thoughts come into the mind when we want to change careers, all negative ones. I think I'm too old to start a career. That's what my mind says. I won't sound so impressive at the parties anymore. I'll be earning way less money. Am I making a mistake? These are some of the questions which come into our head when we try to change careers. And those are our roadblocks. Based on an American survey, Career Stats 2023, the most common barriers for not changing jobs were lack of education, financial security, indecisiveness, and age. Whether you're ordering food or selecting a gift for your friend or picking diapers for your baby, every decision takes time and takes a bit of our energy. Therefore, when it comes to making life's major decisions, questions like who do you want to be, what I want to do, can be super exhausting and mentally draining. So know that you're not alone. Here are some of the highlights from career statistics data obtained in 2023. 39% of the people were considering career change based on higher salaries. A mere 11% of the people were happy in their jobs and desired no career change. However, a significant part of the population, 70%, were actively looking for a job. So if you haven't changed your job, you're behind the times. Changing jobs can be seen as a strength. It can be an asset in your professional development. It can show that you're adaptable, resilient, and flexible. Change, after all, is the only constant in life. Here are some of the ways to embrace change: by building networks, by sorting out your finances, getting advice, and having a portfolio career. To make your career change easier, the best way to start doing is to build networks. No one ever builds a career without a support or a mentor. Talk to people. Make conversations and make meaningful connections. Make the effort to talk. In spite of having so many job websites out there, 85% of the jobs are still filled in by word of mouth. So network, network, and network. Your friends are your focus group. Let it all out, the pain, the frustration, the anxiety, the time taken to study after a long gap. They can be the sponge and the support system for you to steer your way along the new career path. They might help you identify your strengths and weaknesses and even find your mentor, which you dearly need to aid in this journey. So get advice. You will probably experience a salary change along with your new career choice, and if you're heading in a new direction, chances are you might take a dip in the salary. You might be starting from the bottom with a lower title or maybe less pay. If you're a businessman starting your own business, maybe no pay. There is always a possibility you must go back to school to get the right skills. Therefore, it's important to prepare your savings ahead of time to make the career change less painful. A common complaint that many of us have is boredom or monotony in our jobs. Portfolio career is the pursuit of having more than one income source, as very few people have a single interest or a hobby, and we like doing more than one thing at a time. So by having or viewing your career as a portfolio where you can have a number of careers simultaneously is one way of having an alternative career path. I was not one of those kids who knew exactly what they wanted to be when they grew up. My sister was pretty sure that she wanted to be a manager one day. I wasn't. And I believe many people struggle with this when it comes to career planning. Because career planning is something, it's like a journey we embark on, and it's not exactly clear what we want to do at the end of the road. So keep looking for options. And remember, it's not a path, it's a portfolio. You can just build your portfolio, but just adding your interest as your careers. It is true that we are all learners and we all stay in our comfort zones. We might wake up one day and find that our comfort zone doesn't exist tomorrow. So make a career change till you can, as change is coming anyway. The motivation to get you going is the average age to become a millionaire is only 37. That is the data collected by Betway Insider. Becoming a first time billionaire takes a bit longer, with the average age coming in at 51. So the next time someone says you're way too old to start a career, look at all the billionaires out there. They have started when it might be the time to retire. So do your career planning and keep going. While you're at it, you will definitely become successful.